Hi, today we're going to go over what Microsoft Power Apps is and what it can do for your business. The Microsoft Power Platform is the beginning of allowing you to take advantage of different low-code applications that Microsoft makes available for people that are not necessarily developers, but are needing data from within your systems or various systems across your network, whether it's in-house or in the cloud. Power Apps is just one of the components. Power Automate is another one, which we'll discuss a little bit while. There's also other data that can come into this, whether it's in-house, such as an accounting system, using Excel, other line of business products that you might have already created internally, and it can take that data, go out, grab that information, and commingle it together. In doing so, it lets you take Excel-like formulas. If you're familiar with Excel, you can create Excel-like formulas to then get to that data and either update it or allow people to put information in. Basically, you're making a program around that data with drag and drop capabilities and using Excel-like formulas. You can then take that data out and use it in Power BI, in reporting to other reporting systems such as Jet Reports, Microsoft Excel itself, and then you can consume this information whether it's on a laptop or whether it's on a computer or even your phone. As I said before, Power Apps is just a part of Microsoft's Power Platform. Today we're just going to talk about Power Apps, but there's also Power BI, which gives you business reporting like dashboards. There's Power Automate, which helps you automate different processes in your business and by connecting to multiple different systems automatically. And there's also Power Virtual Agents, which is bringing AI into your platform. But today we're going to talk about Power Apps, which lets you build mobile, web, phone type of applications, all with very little programming. Again, it's Excel-like type formulas, and you can capture that data and use it from all different sources, whether it's internal or external. When you sign up for Microsoft Power Apps, you're presented with this screen. And in here, you can start with a blank slate, which is what this canvas is, and you can drag and drop fields right onto the screen, and you can size them. You can make different attributes or changes to how they look. You can put fields like name, address, phone number, city, state, zip, amount, whatever it is that you need. And you can put buttons such as save, find, search for stuff, and it will go out and look for the data in your various sources of data and return that data and display it and allow you to do what you need to do with it. So that's one way to start. Another is you can start right with data that you already have. So if you have data already in a SharePoint list or in Excel or in Microsoft SQL Server, then you can just start from there, and it'll connect to your data and create fields based upon your data, and then you can change it from there. They also come with various templates here that you can get started on, and you can choose from one of these and get started putting stuff in. It'll create, like for instance, an asset checkout. They've got all different ones, booking a room. These are applications that they've already created. You push a button, it will create the application for you, connect to the data source that you have, if you have one. If not, it creates one for you. And then you can modify it from there if you so need. Such an example, my expenses. Here's an expense one. If I click on that, it'll give me an area where I can preview it, and I can look at it. It lets me know it connects to SharePoint. So if I would have my data in SharePoint in this particular case, which you can change. But if I want, I can click preview here. And what it does is gives me a look of what this is without actually going in and loading it on my computer at the moment. So we'll give it a second to start. And this is what it looks like. This one was designed for a phone. You can design it either for a phone or for a computer, which would then work for your iPad or that kind of tablet kind of look, or your PC. This one was made for the phone. And then what you can see is they've got various components here. It actually works. If I click the plus, it'll let me go in here, create an expense. I can put in some dates, and it's got drop downs. These are all drag and drop type of fields that you, as a non-developer, what they call low code, can drag that in, and then you would specify what fields that these relate to back in your data. You can fill in a report title, approver, cost center. This can go and look up stuff in my system, which I'll show in part 2. We'll actually hook that up to our Dynamics system. And cost center, etc. These are just fields they put in here, and then you can create that. And when you do that, we'll come back here. Here's one that's already in here. It's open. I can click on it, and it will give me all the detail behind it. These are simple screens that you can drag and drop on there, and these little cards that you can drag and drop. So all you would be doing is learning other Excel-like type formulas and putting them all together, along with laying out what the screen looks like in the fields. And you can build an app like this. And something can take a day or hours to build, or maybe a few weeks, where something could have taken a year to build before. So it's called low code programming, and you do not need to be a developer for that. As I said before, you can use this for multiple platforms. You can get started as low as $10 per month per user, and it's all hosted, so there's nothing you have to load on your system either. Next time I'm going to go into how you take a template and modify it a little bit so you can then use that as a starting point for your application.